Sometimes people think they know how they feel about each other, but they don't until they do. I have a point. The question is, am I getting to it?
Why don't you? Whatever it is you have to say can't be that big a deal.
Oh, Michael. Big deal is, it's a relative term.
Who's that guy?
It's George. George, I've told you about George. He's my editor.
What's he doing here? You working this weekend?
No. He's here to be with me.
Why?
Because he's my friend. He's my good friend. My best friend these days, and
oh.
You've been busy.
So, all of this has been about George? I'm speechless.
Well, that's Jules.
Yeah. Hey,
Congratulations.
What?
I told him, puppy. I mean, if we're engaged, we really shouldn't be ashamed of it. He's racing back to New York. He just came in for a few hours to fuck me.
Takes a few hours.
I don't know why I'm so carried away. It's so.
Against God's plan?
No! Oh no! It's just wonderful. Wonderful.
No.
You have to meet George.
George. You must be Kimmy's little sister.
Oh. Julian's fiance. They're going to be married.
No.
Yes.
What's going on? Julian's getting married.
Oh,
no,
why didn't you tell us?
It hasn't really been time.
I wanted to shout it from the rooftops, but Jules said no. Pumpkin, no.
This is Kimmy's day. Let's not take the attention away from Kimmy.
Oh.
Dear, sweet, adorable, chocolate-covered Kimmy. Those were her very words.
I think I'm going to cry.
Me too.
George, this is so sweet of you to come to our rehearsal. I insist you stay on to lunch.
Oh, no, absolutely.
Love to. Love the bag, love the shoes, love everything. Love to.
Thank you.
Darling, what about your flight?
Cancelled.
He's sort of wondering why you haven't told your parents that the wedding's off.
Well, I don't know. I'm still hoping for a miracle, I suppose. I mean, how could he think that my father and I would do such a thing?
I only minored in psych, you understand. Maybe Michael couldn't commit to this marriage, so he created a delusion, produced an unconscious psychosomatic manifestation of I'm better with food. Okay. You're Michael. You're in a fancy French restaurant. You order creme brulee for dessert. It's beautiful. It's sweet. It's irritatingly perfect. Suddenly, Michael realizes he doesn't want creme brulee. He wants something else.
What does he want?
Jell-O.
Jell-O? Why does he want Jell-O?
Because he's comfortable with Jell-O. Jell-O makes him comfortable. I realize compared to creme brulee, it's Jell-O, but maybe that's what he needs.
I could be Jell-O.
No. Creme brulee can never be Jell-O. You could never be Jell-O.
I have to be Jell-O.
You're never gonna be Jell-O. Now, you need to come clean with your parents, because if you're waiting for that do you take this man part, it's considered poor form.
I love him. And whatever delusions I drove Michael to, there's truth at the heart of it. You see, I want him to work for my father. I want to stay in school, and I want a life of my own. Please, tell him that it's my fault and that I love him. You're the only person that I trust.
I'll be right back.
Thank you.
I'll have to say this quick, or I'm just gonna have this massive coronary, and then you'll never hear it, and you have to. This is by far the dumbest thing I've ever done in my entire life. So dumb, in fact, that I can't. Oh, but I'm gonna.
Sure.
Michael, I love you. I've loved you for 9 years. I've just been too arrogant and scared to realize it. And, well, now I'm just scared. So I realize this comes at a very inopportune time, but I really have this gigantic favor to ask of you. Choose me. Marry me. Let me make you happy. That sounds like 3 favors, doesn't it? Kimmy.
Who the hell do you think you are? Have fun! You came here pretending to be my friend, and I made you my maid of honor.
Who asked you to do that? You knew me, what, 8 minutes?
Michael trusted you, so I trusted you.
You wanted to keep me close. You didn't trust me for a second.
I was right.
Well, of course you were right, but that's not my fault.
You kissed him at my parents' house on my wedding day.
Tramp.
Shut up. Now, I love this man, and there's no way that I'm going to give him up to some two-faced, big-haired food critic.
Okay, all right. I kissed him. I tried to steal him. I lost. He doesn't love me. He loves you. Kimmy, I haven't done much that I'm proud of the last 3 days. I'd like to take you to the church so you can walk down that aisle and marry the man of our dreams. Because he sure wants to marry you.